Hey everyone, I am AK. I work with law firms on practical AI adoption, legal operations, and workflow design. The goal is to not make AI feel complicated. The goal is to show you simple ways your team can use it safely and actually save tons of time. If your firm is running into an everyday operations problem, comment with what is slowing you down, and I will try to find tools or workflows or examples that can help you solve it. Today, I would like to show you all a really simple and very cool tool called Loom. In the tech world, we use this tool a lot in product development, and I have noticed that a lot of tools that we use in tech get to the other industries even slower, and it saves us a lot of time. And I just want to show you how a tool so simple like Loom can save you tons of time in your operations internally or even with client communications. So Loom is basically a recording software. It is web browser based. It runs on Google Chrome. I believe it should run on a few other browsers as well, but I know Google Chrome is the most widely adopted browser. I would highly recommend using Google Chrome for most of your operations, and there's tons of extensions that are available on Google Chrome. Actually, most extensions get launched on Google Chrome first, so I would highly recommend using a very standardized browser. And Loom works with Google Chrome. It is extremely simple. You just head on over to the website and download it for your browser. It will redirect you to the Google Chrome extension where you can just hit download. And once it's downloaded on your browser, it will show up in your extensions menu. I use Arc for my browser, which is based on Chrome, so please don't be overwhelmed as you look through the different interface of my browser, but it's all one and the same. You can find your extensions under the tab where you can see the link. Usually with Chrome, it's at the top and on the top, if I'm not wrong, and you can just click on this little blue icon with the asterisk like logo. That is the Loom icon once it's installed. So the first time that you click on it, it will ask you for your camera and microphone permissions. But once you have that set up, it should be super easy for you to jump in very quickly. Literally, as you can see here, I was able to jump in within a second. And it's just going to help you record a video, very simple video with a little video bubble on the left. And why this is extremely useful is so many times I've had law firms ask me like, hey, I want to focus more on legal work. And a lot of the times my clients walk into a consultation and they ask me extremely basic questions like, just going to give you an example of an immigration attorney, right? There's a client that comes in and says, hey, like I have a court date or I have an appointment, a USCIS appointment, and I don't know how to present myself in the right way. So what do I wear? What do I say? There's very simple questions that they have, and you probably don't want to spend a lot of your time explaining the same things over and over. There's so many frequently asked questions like this that you can take advantage of Loom to pre-record videos for your clients and share it with them either before a consultation or before the big court date or an interview. And it'll just help you save a lot of time when you are busy with your and you just want to get on with your day. Loom is a great tool for something like that. We've also used it a lot for internal communications, internal training. Maybe you're training your intake staff and you want to show them what are the right processes and methods to follow. All you have to do is jump on Loom, record a video so you don't have to repeat it again and again. And the next time someone asks you this question, you can just send them the Loom video. So I'm going to show you how you do that. So you click on the Loom extension, and I was busy yapping away and it disappeared, but it's very simple. You just go in and choose a specific screen on your window that you want to share. You could either do full screen or you could choose a specific window. Like if you have Google Chrome and Microsoft Teams and maybe a few other applications open, you could choose a specific application to share. And you can also choose a very specific tab that is open on Google Chrome. Here, I'm just going to do full screen because it's easier. And you can choose if you want your camera on or off. I usually like keeping it on because it helps people engage with your content a little better. If you have a video on, it makes it feel a little bit more personal, especially if you're sending external communications. And obviously, human expressions are super useful when you're trying to explain concepts, even internally to your team. But if you don't want to keep your camera on, you have the option to turn it off. And microphone, I like to keep it on because I keep yapping away and a lot of the instructions require my audio verbal instructions. But if you just want to show something really quick and you don't want to have your microphone on and maybe you just want to share your screen, you have the option to do that as well. And once you have those settings set up, every time you open Loom, it's not going to ask you to change the settings. It'll just use the settings that you used in the previous video. So that's also super useful. When you click on Loom, you can just jump right into recording your video. So I'm going to click on start recording, and it's opened up a pop-up that asks me what screen I need to select. I'm just going to select my entire screen, and it'll have a little countdown that'll show me. And there you go. Now we are recording our video. And you can see a little time ticker over here on the left. You can stop your video here at any point when you're finished recording. You can pause it. You can also restart the video if you want to, or you can delete or cancel it. And if you want, you could rewind and trim it as well. But my recommendation would be to just keep it simple, just start, stop, and keep it as natural as you want. And here I'm just recording the browser screen here with a specific tab, and I can jump between tabs as well. I can just show my entire browser screen or my entire screen itself. And I can jump between specific pages. I could be showing literally any kind of content. I usually have a document open where I'm running through certain points. Whatever kind of content you'd like to share, it works on across your entire computer. And once I'm done recording it, I can stop the recording and it will automatically open a page with that video recording for me to preview. Now on this page, I can obviously play it. Now we are recording our video, and you can see a little, you heard me repeat that in the video, but you can play your video, you can rename your video if you want to be very specific about what you're trying to show. So I'm going to go and call this Loom recording sample, and you can edit and trim your video after you're done recording it as well. So you can just go in here, click on edit, and let's say maybe there's a part of your video that you want to remove. You can go ahead and scrub through the video and play, and if you want, you could rewind and trim it as well. So let's say I want to remove this piece where I'm talking about rewind and trimming it. I select that piece and I delete that section, and you can always undo it. It's not going to disappear from your video, from your edit view, but it will disappear from your video. So you can always come back in here to edit the video and bring it back into your video if you'd like. And let's say I'm happy with this result. I can hit finish, and it would make it disappear. Or you can delete or cancel it. There you go. You saw that break in my video. It just skipped that entire rewind piece. And the other thing I really love about editing a video is I could insert as many Loom videos one after the other. So let's say I record this video and I forget to mention something in the video and I want to record another video later on Loom. I can do two separate videos and then stitch it up together by inserting another Loom video. So it's made video recording and editing with very basic functionalities extremely simple and extremely easy. And you don't have to worry about, oh, maybe you missed a point later and you remember it later, you could always stitch it back in. It also has a lot of cool AI functionalities, like it will remove filler words. I'm currently on the free plan, and I wanted to show you the free plan because there's so much you can do even with the free plan. But if you want to upgrade, you get all these cool AI features like removing silences or filler words, use AI to generate documents from your videos. So let's say you have gone on to yap about something and now you want to use the transcript from your video to make a document, you can do that as well. And let's say you have certain resources that you've shared during the video that you want people to open up at the end of the video. You could add a link to your video, which shows up at the top right. So when you share this video with people, it will also have this little button that they can click on, and it'll take you to a specific page. So let's say I'm going to add here Loom, or go to Loom. And oh, sorry, that was the link. My bad. So I'm going to go do title is go to Loom, and the link is loom.com. And you can choose where to place it. I'm just going to keep it on the top right, and you can choose a color. Maybe you want to match it to your law firm's brand if you're doing external videos. And you also have the option to show it only at the end of a video. So you want people to watch the entire video and only then get access to the resource that you're sharing in the video. I'm just going to keep it on the whole time though. And I can also set this as a default so that it'll remember it the next time you click on add link. So I'm going to hit add, and there we go. The little button is over here. Now I can click on copy link, and I can share it with my team or someone external. I can also, in my video library, create folders and put videos in my specific folders. There's a lot of cool functionality that Loom offers. And one last thing I wanted to leave you with, obviously you can keep exploring this tool, but you can also copy the transcript of the video and feed it into ChatGPT or Claude and have it run a bunch of other automations for you as well. So it's super, super helpful to have those kind of customizations. You can also come in and edit the transcript if you'd like. And I believe you should also be able to change the language. Let's say you have Spanish-speaking clients. You want to click on Spanish and regenerate. It takes a while to generate, but it's super helpful if you want to have support different languages as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't change the audio, but at least it will change the transcript, and it's helpful for people to follow along. Yeah, so that is Loom. There's a lot of tiny little trinkets of features that are super helpful along the way, but I just wanted to make a very simple, quick video. Keep exploring it, and let me know what you think about this suggestion. Please drop in the comments if there's anything specific you would like me to talk through in any future videos, anything you'd like to learn or any problem you'd like to solve. I'm more than happy to do a little bit of research, or maybe there's a bunch of tools in my tool bank that I can share with you as well. And if you want any more ideas or use cases on how you can take advantage of Loom, and especially the free plan, yeah, just drop it in the comments. And thank you for watching.